has he developed, and where do you see his potential?
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Jonathan has always been one of the hardest working guys on our football team. But along with that, as the time has rolled by, he's become a really better and better defensive end. So I'm really excited about seeing him go play more.
How's he played so far this year?
He's played well, really hard. You know, the production maybe not so big, but he's really played and done his job well. I think with more opportunities, that'll lead to more production.
And do you have any kind of update on Nick and how long you think he might be out?
No, I don't have an update on that right now.
Greg, is the latest still that he's just being evaluated and isn't going to play on Saturday?
As far as I know, yeah.
Greg, similar question to a couple of weeks ago, just the explosive plays. I can't imagine that you were very happy. You guys also made 2 good plays. You know, where do you come down on that out of a game? Do you feel good about the scoring a couple touchdowns or worse about the explosive ones?
Well, as a coach, you always feel worse about the bad stuff. But you're right. I mean, the two touchdowns and then the block punt is the defense kids. So they felt good about that, and I made sure they understood that we can't give up those plays. And it's all of us. It isn't the players or the coach. It's all of us. We've in 3 games we've given up 3 gigantic runs and a couple big passes. You know, we can't do that.
Do you see similarities in those plays?
Different guys. 2 of the 3 runs are similar problem though. You know, but
Which is what, right?
well, a couple things. One, the cause right at the point of attack is different in both of them.
Yeah.
But when you play with a deep safety, we need to be able to get them on the ground.
Right.
Now, the other thing is they're 2 of the really fast running backs, and they may have ran through our angle.
Yeah.
Because we have fast safeties, we probably just need to keep working on our angles. I always liken secondary players' angles to the ball carrier, like when you're a new driver. You know, you have to like really drive. Everything is like so mechanical, and as you drive more and more, you get more and more comfortable. I think that that's how our safeties will get. You know, when Jordan's back there, it's different than the young guys.
Yeah. Hey, Greg, with Nick missing now and stuff, do you actually have to go and say, Chase, Jonathan, whom else plays defensive end? You know, you got to pick it up, or do you see it just automatically? They understand.
Yeah, they understand, and Coach Johnson makes it very clear what kind of production we need out of our defensive line. So, you know, the fortunate thing is we have good players in addition to Nick, but you know, Nick's special.
With Chase in particular, though, do you see? I mean, is Chase the kind of guy that can, fill that vote? Obviously, he's been playing and stuff, but I mean, what do you expect from Chase in particular now that the carrot may be even bigger?
Well, I think what it might lead to is even more playing time for Chase. You know, we had rotations going. Well, when you lose a key member of the rotation, but Coach Jay always has a way of winding somebody in there, and they rise to the occasion. So, you know, his repetitions may go up a little bit, but I think some of the young guys will step up.
Greg, what's your assessment of the linebacker play so far? It seemed like on some of those big plays they were out of position a little bit, at least from my view. Is that fixable stuff? Am I wrong on that?
I think the linebackers have played pretty well, actually. You know, the one long run, that's something that we were kind of cheating a little bit on, and they did something they hadn't done. You know, in a lot of games that we broke down, they never did it. So sometimes when you cheat, you get, you get.
So it kind of deceives the way it might look to the human eye. If something
the
like
linebackers,
that
I think, I mean, we're not perfect by any means, but I think really playing much more assignment sound football than we were, even in training camp. I mean, I think they're getting better and better, and then having Tough in there for a bunch of plays was nice, and Barron played well, so that was good.
And what with Sean Wade, how's he played, and is that somebody that you can see will have a continued role increase in this defense right now?
If he continues to play well, yes. You know, it's so competitive with all those young guys that it really is day to day, practice to practice, game to game. You earn it in practice, you get a chance to go do it in the game, you make a few plays in the game, then you earn some more in practice. And it's interesting when you're a young guy trying to break into a lineup. Sometimes increased exposure isn't a good thing, and sometimes increased exposure is a good thing. You know, more reps, you either have more chance to make a mistake or more chance to make a play. And the guys that are ready, it's more chance to make a play. Sean did that when he got more chances. He kept making more plays. But there's guys that are competing for that job that are trying to do the same thing, and some of them are doing it. So right now the competition is intense, and we constantly reward performance. If you perform, you get more reps.
Is Sean at safety something you think could happen this year, or is that a couple of years down the road?
No, he's taking reps at all three positions: nickel, safety, and corner. Yeah, so it's in the works.
How difficult is that for somebody? I mean, I know that they're all.
I'll get the next one, I promise.
You can give her first, and I'll come back.
Ladies first.
Yeah.
Thank you. I know that sometimes injured players are off conditioning, but sometimes they're able to contribute a little to practice because they're there, they're on the sidelines. Nick's obviously looked at by his teammates as a leader. What is he able to contribute even when he's not in the lineup?
Probably too soon to answer that right now because they're still in the diagnosis stage. So I'll probably tell you better a week from now.